Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. My friends, today we got our very first look at Call of Duty Vanguard multiplayer. We just got the announcement for the PlayStation Alpha, the Champion Hill Alpha. That's actually going to be going live at the end of this week on the 27th. Today during CDL Champs, they actually had this whole featured section where Sledgehammer came on and they actually revealed this Champion Hill mode and what's going to be the alpha for Call of Duty Vanguard. We got a brand new trailer to break down, so we're gonna watch that together through here and sort of point out what we can see and go over some of the core details of what to expect with Call of Duty multiplayer, with Vanguard multiplayer, and what's going on with this Champion Hill mode. So as we go through it all, if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. Would be seriously appreciated. And of course, if you are new to the channel or if you have not already subscribed, this is the place to be for everything going on in COD, news, updates, intel. It is all right here. So feel free to subscribe. That way you can always stay up to date. Also want to give a quick shout out to Gamer Advantage. Today is the last day you can actually get 20% off your order by using code IMMORTAL at checkout. After today, I'll drop back down to 10%. So if you want to take advantage of that increased discount, be sure to throw in my code. Grab yourself a pair of glasses. Let me tell you, they will change your life. Better sleep, less headaches, less eye strain. They're glorious. But now let's look at the Vanguard PlayStation Alpha trailer. I'm gonna have it on mute because I don't know if the audio here is copywritten or not, if the music and whatnot is copywritten, but this is gonna be our very first experience for multiplayer on Vanguard. We can see it's gonna be a 2v2 and a 3v3 thing. It is exclusive to PlayStation, but it's 8 teams, 4 arenas. So basically we have all these teams compiled into a lobby. There's gonna be 4 different arenas you can play on, and that's gonna be where the 2v2 and the 3v3 action goes down. And it's all in the same like little area, right? So you don't have to load in from match to match, they said on the broadcast. It's just all in one place. You jump in and you're gonna bounce around between the different arenas. So gameplay there will feel relatively fresh. It's not just one map going over, again and again and again. We've got AIRSTRIP, TRAINYARD here. We're gonna have Market. Then I believe the last one here is gonna be COURTYARD as well. So those are gonna be the 4 maps. And it's essentially going to be like gunfight, but the way that they described it in the whole like reveal for this is gunfight on steroids combined with battle royale aspects, because it's sort of like a tournament style or a free-for-all style where it's one team is going to come out on top, everyone else is going to lose. So you have your 8 teams, but only one team is going to end up winning here. The more you lose, the more you're going to, decrease in points and everything like that. One team is going to come out on top here, obviously, as it says. So AIRSTRIP, we see this going on here. Like I said, we're going to go through like everything and sort of break it down as it happens. We have AIRSTRIP here. We can see this is basically the map in its entirety. You got the one plane in the middle. You have like a little trench area over on the right. We can see a little bit of gameplay and actual gunplay going on here too. This I wanted to point out on TRAINYARD, which seems like it might be a bit of a smaller map. That looks to be an execution, if I'm not mistaken. You can go through and play that. It looks like Polina here is doing an execution, so it essentially confirms that those are going to be back this year for gameplay. Market seems to be a bit more open. You have like this top part. It almost kind of reminds me of Stack from Modern Warfare. You got the little like tires and everything here in the middle section as well. And the last one with COURTYARD, very linear. Obviously, you got the tires on one side. You got this little stand on the other side, but it's all going to be small maps. Tons of action, 2v2 and 3v3 gameplay like I mentioned. So it'll be just like the alpha that we had for Modern Warfare back when we had that first debut prior to obviously MW launching. Little MP40 action there. I'm not good with guns, so like as we go through and we look at most of these, I'm not able to recognize most of them off the top of my head, but we all know the MP40. So earn cash for upgrades. Basically what they said here is, I wrote down some notes. You get cash as you win. As you get kills, players will drop cash to sort of that looting aspect from BR essentially. And you can actually buy weapons, you can buy perks, you can buy equipment. So you can gear up more and more, AKA the more you win, the better off you're going to be in the game. And ultimately, by the time it comes down to that 1v1, the last 2 teams surviving, each of those teams are going to be geared out and you're going to have plenty of cash to buy the weapons you want to use and everything. So the last match should be the most intense because you're going to have the best equipment and everything. We see sort of the destructible environment there. Obviously, this whole wall gets blasted through and it becomes a new sightline. We talked about this a bit during our initial reveal when we talked about what I learned early. A lot of the maps are going to have this, interactable sort of feature where you can change the way that they play. That's exactly what we see going on there. He busts through the wall. You get a brand new sightline. It is going to be free for PlayStation. It's going to be 2v2, like I said, and then also 3v3, I think, pops up here as well. Yeah, there you go. So 3v3 and 2v2. PlayStation exclusive, unfortunately, but that's just sort of what you got going on with the whole exclusivity there. I believe that was some mounting, if I'm correct. Yeah, he's definitely mounting her. This could actually be, I guess, the blind fire mechanic that we've also learned about as well. We know there's going to be that whole blind fire where you can shoot around a corner, you can shoot over an object, not necessarily mounting with it. So it could sort of be either of those. To me, it looks like he's kind of leaning over and looking, so I think that's mounting, but either way, that's another confirmed feature on there. That is a death machine, essentially. Didn't see that the first time through, but that's definitely a thing. You got our main characters, obviously Call of Duty Vanguard. Play the free PlayStation Alpha August 27th to the 29th. So it's going to be available all throughout the weekend, obviously only on PlayStation. But as far as the actual timing goes, you can preload this tomorrow on August 23rd. But like obviously, as this says, it's going to be live August 27th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We also have our little blog here from Call of Duty. We can read through this real quick. PlayStation owners prepared to be the first to ascend to glory through a brand new multiplayer mode, Champion Hill. From August 27th at 10 a.m. Pacific to the 29th at 10 a.m. Pacific, every single PS4 and the 12 people who own a PlayStation 5 can participate in the free alpha. This is a 48-hour play session for your first opportunity to experience Vanguard, yada, yada, yada. Then it gets into the actual details. This alpha is the first hands-on experience, as broken down by Greg Reisdorf. I apologize if I'm butchering your name, Greg, but he explains basically how you're going to be able to play the game. You can expect and are encouraged to explore the reactive environments across the 4 maps, breaking destructible barriers, as we just talked about, doors and other obstructions to create new sight lines that would catch a camper by surprise. The basics, obviously it's going off of gunfight here. In Champion Hill, your squad, either a duo or a trio during the alpha, will compete in a round-robin deathmatch tournament against other squads. Your mission is to reduce all the other players' life count to 0 before your whole squad is eliminated. Champion Hill also takes place on one large map split into 5 sections. Specifically, there's a central buy station area, so it's almost like headquarters from World War II combined with a gunfight and battle royale style tournament. It's honestly like a super cool little area there. You can watch how the tournament ends from the buy station spectator platform, another pretty cool aspect. And like I said, you can preload on August 23rd at 3 a.m. Pacific time. So as long as you boot up your PS4 or your PS5, you can preload the game. We get some cool screenshots here as well. And obviously, if you pre-order the game, you'll get access to the beta. And during this reveal, they also announced that on September 7th, day before my birthday, we're going to get the official multiplayer reveal, where we're going to have the devs break down all sorts of different multiplayer aspects, and they actually go on to break down the beta access. It's going to be weekend 1, September 10th through the 13th. That'll be happening just for PlayStation there. Then we also have weekend 2, that's the crossplay beta. That'll be available for absolutely everyone, and that means that we're going to have PC, Xbox, and PlayStation all available to play weekend 2, but weekend 1 is going to be exclusive. Weekend 2, though, September 16th to the 17th. If you actually got the pre-order early access, then the 18th through the 20th for absolutely everyone, free for all. So that's the official beta access. And like I said, the worldwide reveal is going to be happening on the 7th. So a lot of cool stuff announced today. Our first look at actual gameplay, we got the whole announcement for the beta. Definitely some very cool stuff there. But that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, let me know by dropping a like on it. It would be seriously appreciated. And of course, if you are new to the channel or if you haven't already subscribed, feel free to do so. That way you can always stay up to date with absolutely everything going on in Call of Duty. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day. And I will catch you guys later. Peace out.